Nintendo's next system is starting to attract bigger third-party support alongside its expected first-party lineup. Several large-scale projects are already rumored or confirmed, pointing to a stronger push for high-budget experiences on the platform. Let's get into it.
There's a fine line between mercy and justice, ain't that right, Hazel Flood?
South of Midnight is an action-adventure game where players control Hazel, a young woman who gains weaving magic used for combat, traversal, and solving environmental obstacles. The gameplay involves confronting creatures inspired by Southern folklore, repairing broken spirits, and navigating story-driven areas connected to Hazel's family history. Combat relies on magical abilities to subdue enemies, while progression ties Hazel's growing powers to uncovering the mysteries surrounding her hometown and past.
It's not safe out there, Hazel.
If I was the one missing, she wouldn't stop looking.
Crouton?
What the? And this ain't even the weirdest thing I've seen today. I'm seeing these things.
You can see strands. And now you're looking for a creature. You're a weaver, aren't you?
Hello?
There's something big out there.
Take this and go find your mama.
I'll come back.
You better. I gotta know how this tale of Hazel ends. Hazel, no!
This ends now. Mama?
The year is 19...
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is a first-person, single-player action-adventure where players control Indy during a globe-spanning search for an ancient power in 1937. Gameplay combines whip-based combat, stealth movement, puzzle solving, and cinematic set pieces across locations such as the Vatican, Egyptian pyramids, and Sukhothai temples. Progression revolves around using Indy's tools and intellect to overcome traps, confront enemy forces, and uncover the mystery connected to the Great Circle.
Gotai and beyond. Use your wits to infiltrate historic areas and solve fiendish puzzles. Or use your whip to face off against dangerous foes and explore a world full of daring escapes and unforgettable encounters.
Watch out!
Adventure calls when...
007 First Light is an espionage action-adventure that tracks a young James Bond during his early days in MI6's 00 program. Gameplay combines stealth infiltration, gadget use, hand-to-hand combat, and gunplay, allowing different approaches to mission objectives. Progression is tied to story-driven operations across multiple locations, where players use Bond's skills and tools to uncover a conspiracy while completing training assignments and field missions.
Mom?
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
So you shouldn't have.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the endgame is, we won't see it coming.
Jet lag gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
Tell me, what do you do, James?
Lately, headhunting.
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2 is a compilation that brings together Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots and Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, along with Metal Gear Ghost Babel and digital bonus materials. Gameplay across the included titles revolves around stealth-based infiltration, tactical movement, and mission-driven objectives, where avoiding detection is often as important as direct combat. Players use a mix of gadgets, weapons, and strategic planning to navigate enemy territory, with each entry offering its own mission structure and progression systems tied to the broader Metal Gear formula.
How long is my body gonna hold out?
When all of this is over, you'll have no choice but to accept death.
This is my final mission.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Do you understand, Snake? Any means necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection.
Liquid! Guns of the Patriots! Because I knew where my loyalty belonged. Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. As our deterrent.
Yes. It simply said Jack. Over and over.
Boss. Is that you? Answer me! Boss!
Explore the vast landscape of Cyrodiil in The Elder Scrolls IV.
The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered is an RPG that revisits the province of Cyrodiil with updated visuals and refined gameplay systems. Players create a custom character and take on quests across a large open region, using melee combat, magic, stealth, and faction-based progression to develop their build. The main storyline about the Oblivion crisis unfolds alongside guild quest lines and side activities, with included expansions, adding additional areas, missions, and equipment options.
Master ranged or melee weapons. Wield powerful magic, or use stealth skills to best your foes. In this remastered version, character models, weapons, even rocks and sweet rolls have all been meticulously recreated. Combat animations have also been updated to give them a modernized touch. Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine expansions are included alongside the main story to take your adventure even further. Step through the gates once more when...
Leon?
Resident Evil Requiem is a survival horror game that alternates between FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft and Agent Leon S. Kennedy as they investigate a new outbreak connected to Raccoon City. Gameplay combines resource management, puzzle solving, and tense combat against infected enemies, with the option to switch between first and third-person perspectives.
Tate's coming in!
Raccoon City was where it all began for me.
Pragmata is a science fiction action-adventure set in the near future where Hugh and his android companion Diana navigate a lunar research station. Gameplay is built around coordinated combat that combines third-person shooting with a hacking system used to disable enemy defenses and open paths forward. Players manage both characters' abilities during encounters, using hacking mechanics alongside direct action to progress through hostile areas inside the station.
The two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
Help! Come on, gun work!
These bots have near impenetrable armor.
I think I can help.
But with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that?
By moving the cursor through panels toward the green goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no time to explain. Shoot now.
Once their weak points are exposed, fire away.
I hacked it.
Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects of a hack. Each split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
Energy levels.
What truths will the two find in this AI-controlled lunar station?
So it's not one of your bot buddies?
Overdrive protocol. Initiate.
Yeah, baby. We did it! This is how we say, good job.
And what will Diana learn on this journey?
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave is a tactical RPG built around turn-based, grid-based battles tied to the heroic games, a gladiatorial competition where fighters compete to have their wishes granted. Players command units with distinct abilities, manage weapon durability, and use character arts such as the health-draining blaze system to gain combat advantages. The structure appears to include multiple character viewpoints connected to a central storyline, with strategic positioning and unit management driving progression through the tournament conflicts.
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
What I seek is a great strength. An unyielding strength for any foe. Sheer strength to uphold the faith I hold dear. Above all, I need the strength to lead my people. Strength enough for a queen!
It is imperative that I face it again. I must cull it with this blade.
My full strength.
There's a man I hate so much that simply killing him will not satisfy me. For that reason, I refuse to die.
I won't let you hurt her!
And now warm blood is served in a crude cup.
You think I'd let you deny me my feelings?
I refuse to accept defeat. Not now!
For those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is an action RPG that continues Cloud and his party's story beyond Midgar across a large interconnected region. Gameplay combines real-time combat with command-based abilities, allowing players to switch between party members, use materia for skills and summons, and coordinate team attacks during battles. Progression is driven by story missions, side activities, and character development systems that expand combat options while advancing the conflict involving Shinra and Sephiroth.
Reclaim his birthright and rule over the planet with Jenova at his side.
Cloud, remember what you told Gian attack back there?
problem is, Sephiroth stole the black materia, meaning he could destroy the entire planet any minute.
Your day of reckoning is here. Yet, you need not be afraid. This is but a homecoming.
You saved me before. Now it's my turn. Whatever happens, I'm here for you.
Ready? There you are.
Sephiroth! Our analysis indicates that you've somehow been sent back in time 8 years.
Digimon Story Time Stranger is a turn-based JRPG where players act as an Adamas agent investigating a disaster linked to time travel between Tokyo and the digital world Elliot. Combat uses a strategic system based on data, virus, and vaccine attributes, while progression centers on scanning Digimon in battle to recruit and strengthen them through non-linear Digivolution paths. Players also manage partners in the Digifarm to train stats and adjust personalities, with the story unfolding through character interactions and missions aimed at preventing the coming catastrophe.
Gather as much info as you can. The future depends on it. Once peace has been restored to this digital world, I should be able to open the gate.
I'll never be able to protect Inori if I let something like this beat me. You said always, right? That you'd always be by my side?
Digimon! Inori!
Wherever you are.
It's a shame, but the days of peace are over.
Do the Titans not care about the end of the digital world?
Let's put a stop to it ourselves. Let's end this conflict.
It's too dangerous to remain in your current location. Get out of there!
No matter what happens or where you go, just make sure you come back.
If you're dealing with something, we'll face it with you. Don't worry, I'll always be right here with you.
Always with me?
Yep. Always and forever.
A harbinger of...
Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection is a turn-based RPG where players take the role of a rider who raises and battles alongside monsters known as monsties. Combat uses a strategic rock-paper-scissors style system tied to monster tendencies, while progression centers on hatching eggs, building bonds, and customizing abilities through growth and training.
That's what we Rangers are here for.
Become a legendary Turok warrior in this intergalactic...
Turok Origins is an action-adventure shooter where players control Turok warriors battling dinosaurs and alien forces across multiple environments. Gameplay combines third-person gunplay, melee attacks, and special abilities, with progression tied to collecting DNA from defeated enemies to upgrade weapons and enhance the suit. Missions can be tackled solo or in online co-op, with players adapting their loadout and powers to handle different enemy types and boss encounters.
DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called Echo Syncs to gain a greater edge in combat. As you venture across breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity. Welcome to the vast island.
Goat Simulator 3 is a sandbox action game where players control Pilgor the goat and cause physics-based chaos across the island of San Angora. Gameplay revolves around freeform objectives such as completing quests, finding collectibles, and interacting with the environment using abilities like headbutting, licking, and object manipulation. The game also supports local and online co-op, along with extensive customization options and mini-games that expand how players interact with the open areas.
Options, from fashionable nonsense like floral shirts and inflatable tubes, to goat variants, including tall, angry, and even tasty goats. So buckle up and grab your fashion style by the horns. And you're not the only belligerent Billy around here. Unleash all sorts of bad mischief in two-player online or couch co-op. Hope you're ready to hoof it.
They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter and life forms.
Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn Edition is an action RPG where players control Alphen and Xion as they fight to free Dana from Renan rule. Combat uses fast-paced, real-time battles with character switching, team-based attacks, and special abilities tied to each party member's role. This edition includes the Beyond the Dawn expansion, which continues the story 1 year later with additional quests, areas, and characters that extend progression beyond the main campaign.
To use it. And I finally decided to come along with you all. It was the first time I felt like my powers had any meaning.
My will is my own. I fight for who I want to fight for. That's who I am now.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
From this day forth, I shall dedicate myself to the future inhabitants of this world, so the memories of the departed shall remain forever in my heart.
I want a world built on kindness, on giving, on warmth. You take and destroy. I'm nothing like you.
Sin is for the weak. The powerful care only for domination.
I've had it with your mad ramblings. I'm through taking orders from tyrants. You think I'll let you? I'll save everyone. And Xion!
1 year has passed since the end of the great conflict between Dana and Rena.
Every one of us has scars like Nazamiel's. That's why I want to help Nazamiel however I possibly can. I want her to feel like she's not alone anymore. I know that everyone hates me. I'm different from everyone! I just don't fit in anywhere!
But there are things in this world, in the here and now, that are worth protecting. That's why I'm still here. And I won't let you take them away!
The vault doors are sealed for your safety.
Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is an open-world RPG set in the irradiated Commonwealth where players create a survivor searching for their kidnapped son. Gameplay combines first-person shooting, stealth, and melee combat supported by the VATS targeting system, alongside character progression through perks and equipment upgrades. The experience also includes faction quest lines, settlement building systems, and additional expansions such as Far Harbor, Nuka World, and Automatron that expand missions, locations, and customization options.
Together in a common cause. And I think you've got it in you to be that leader.
What do you say?
So, I know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
I'm going to get my son back. I'm going to find him.
I believe the term is Yahoo?
Another beautiful day. In the most dangerous place in the world.
The world all over again. Let's go, pal.
The Duskbloods is a PvPvE action RPG where players control blood-sworn vampires competing in online matches against both enemies and other players. Gameplay centers on fast melee combat, ranged weapons, mobility options like sprinting and double jumping, and blood-based abilities used to gain advantages during encounters. Matches support up to 8 players, with progression tied to mastering combat tools and surviving large-scale boss threats within the gothic steampunk setting.
A wheel. And transport him
to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon-to-depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
Will flow for one, and one alone.
Run, Elliot!
Dead.
Oh, come on! Keep wishing!
The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales, is an action RPG where players control Elliot alongside his fairy companion Faye while traveling across 4 different time periods to protect the kingdom of Huther. Gameplay uses real-time combat with melee and range tools such as swords, bows, and bombs, while Faye provides combat support and optional cooperative control. Progression is tied to moving between the distinct ages, collecting abilities unique to each era, and using the map system to track objectives and hidden rewards.
Elliot's home time, the age of safekeeping.
But the kingdom is utterly dependent on the princess and her spell of safekeeping now.
It is true that she bears a heavy burden.
The age of reconstruction, when humans cower in the shadows of ruin.
People didn't just lose magic, but their will too. I want the world to prosper again.
Humanity's height of prosperity in the age of magic.
This is Wazen, the nation of magic. Magical research is the backbone of the society.
Which is all the more reason it must be done right.
And the age of budding, the birth of human civilization.
I want only peaceful coexistence. I have never sought power.
Philabildia's history is woven by the emotions of its inhabitants. Those emotions, at times hope for the future, at times the world's downfall, envelop all those in it.
Have I lost everything again?
You still have a chance to save us all.
Please, you have to live.
Let's go, Faye.
We aim to refine and repackage the human experience into a single, long-lasting, easy-to-ingest...
High on Life 2 is a first-person shooter that expands the series with faster movement and a new skateboard system used for traversal, rail grinding, and combat maneuvers. Players use returning Gatlians with added dialogue interactions while fighting through missions that mix shooting encounters with hub-based navigation. Progression builds on weapon upgrades, mobility skills, and story objectives connected to Knifey's mission, with the sequel aiming to broaden the scale and mechanics of the original formula.
Stars? Looks like they got into some sort of trouble, and now there's a bounty on our head. You got this, Lizzie?
Yeah, Jean, I'm on it. Stay with me. Listen up. We are all criminals now. Welcome to the revolution. The revolution.
Gear.Club Unlimited 3 is a racing game that mixes arcade handling with light simulation elements across tracks set in Japan and France. Players start with a basic vehicle and progress by winning races, upgrading performance parts, and unlocking more powerful cars from a roster of over 40 vehicles. The game includes time trials, duels, and multi-car races, along with split-screen play and leaderboards, with progression centered on improving car ratings and completing the lengthy single-player campaign. Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake is a survival horror game where players guide twin sisters Mio and Mayu through a haunted village filled with hostile spirits. Gameplay centers on using the camera obscura to photograph and repel ghosts, combining careful positioning, timing, and resource management during encounters. Progression unfolds through environmental investigation, puzzle solving, and new mechanics such as holding hands with Mayu, while updated visuals and audio enhance navigation through the cursed locations.
Which will begin soon?
Everyone's dead. Mia, no, stay back, run away. Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake.
Wise X Proud Nordics is an action RPG that follows Adol and Karja across the Oblivion Gulf with updated visuals, added story content, and gameplay refinements. Combat builds around duo mode, allowing direct control of both characters, with an emphasis on guarding, parrying, and coordinated attacks, while the new Mana Hold ability enables environmental interaction during traversal and puzzles. Progression also includes faster naval travel using wind currents and Muspelheim challenge dungeons that test combat efficiency and timing.
Disappoint.
Ouch! Have a heart, Canoe. This is one fight we can't afford to lose.
Right!
It's time to end this!
Well, well now, look who has decided to join us.
Wake up and smell the coffee, Zoe.
Resident Evil Village Gold Edition is a survival horror action game where players control Ethan Winters as he searches for his kidnapped daughter across a hostile rural village. Gameplay combines first-person shooting, weapon upgrades, resource management, and counterattacks against varied enemy types, with the option to play the campaign in either first or third-person view. The Gold Edition also includes the Mercenaries mode and the Shadows of Rose story content, expanding combat challenges and adding a separate narrative segment with new enemies and abilities.
She's alive. She's back.
They found her? How? What happened? Dude, it's been 3 years.
I know, but what if it is her? I have to find out what happened.
All I can say is that if you get this, stay away.
Who are all you people? Where's Mia? You came to the wrong house, boy!
I can't leave the property unless I get it out.
I knew Mia was hiding something.
Evelyn, stay away from him.
We'll be together forever.
Listen, Emil just wants a family of her own. You find her, you stop her. No. Mia! No!
There. She's asleep.
I'm so lucky to have you both in my life. I'll always be there for you, no matter what. Chris? What the hell? Rose, where are you?
Lycans and gentlemen, we thank you for waiting. And now let the games begin.
Let's see how special you are.
I just want to find my daughter.
I love you both so much.
Mia, I'm so sorry. I love you. Goodbye, Rosemary.
Granblue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok is an expanded action RPG that builds on the original with additional characters, modes, and high-level quests. Gameplay centers on real-time party combat with up to 4 players, combining character skills, link attacks, and primal bursts to handle increasingly difficult encounters. The update adds Beatrix and Eustace to the roster, introduces the roguelike Conflux mode, and includes Chaos tier quests and new story missions that extend progression and cooperative play.
Alighted by wrathful flames of the gods.
Show us no mercy. If you hope to survive against them, you'll need to be ruthless. Yo! What did I say? Never stood a chance!
Keep formation, Beatrix. Pierce the darkness! Fight me like you mean it!
I'll help with my summoning powers. Heck yeah! Glad to have you in the ring with us, Lyria. Messenger of catastrophe, rain judgment on our foes!
Prove yourself worthy of the apex. I shall await your arrival.
Ready yourself. By sword and shield, or fang and claw. We will keep this realm safe.
Pokemon Pokopia is a life simulation game where players control a Ditto transformed into a human while building and managing a small community in the Pokemon world. Gameplay revolves around gathering resources, customizing the environment, interacting with visiting Pokemon, and copying abilities to expand what the player can create or modify. Progression is driven by daily activities, town development, and social interactions, with the relaxed structure encouraging steady growth of the player's personalized area.
Is that curious-looking stereo of Rotom? Did it get enticed by the music and hop inside? It's really energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom. What happens if you give it a CD in the game? It can help liven up the town with a variety of music. Ditto and the others are grooving to the beat too. Let's listen to DJ Rotom's specially selected tracks while I introduce you to the world of Pokemon Pokopia. Ditto first encounters Professor Tangrowth in a wasteland that was once a town. It seems like Ditto is working alongside other Pokemon to develop the town. Wow, they're sure fired up. Of course, you can't give your all on an empty stomach. It looks like Riolu wants something to eat too. But how do you cook? Huh? That silhouette. A Greedent appeared. It sounds like everyone calls it Chef Dente. Chef Dente can teach you how to cook all sorts of dishes. Each Pokémon has different foods they prefer. Some dishes will even power up your moves when you eat them. This will make it even easier to develop the town. Try bringing Pokémon you've befriended on an outing. In multiplayer mode, you can visit other players' towns. You can play with up to 3 other people. First, let's play some hide and seek. I wonder where everyone's hiding. Ah, there you are. There's someone here, too. But where's the last one? Whoa! You can transform into objects, too! That was a fun game of hide and seek. By working together, you could even build something this big. Together, you can develop a town or go on far-off adventures. New encounters may await you as well. Every day, the world gets bigger and bigger. Developing a town, one step at a time. Pokémon Coco.
My career has been a fight. A long, brutal, but necessary fight.
WWE 2K26 is a wrestling simulation game featuring a roster of over 400 superstars and multiple match types, including Inferno and I Quit. Gameplay introduces a stamina-linked reversal system, expanded lockup mechanics, and interactive entrances that add more strategic timing during matches. The package also includes modes such as My Rise, My GM, Universe, and cross-platform community creations, allowing players to manage careers, run shows, and customize wrestlers with extensive creation tools.
I know your anger, I know your dreams. I did everything you wanna be.
My career isn't perfect. It's messy. It's controversial. I've met enemies. I've burned bridges. Good. I'd rather be hated for who I am than loved for something that I'm not. This year, you can live my story on my terms, or yours. Because when the show never stops, anything is possible.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder is a side-scrolling platformer that expands its multiplayer features with the Bella Bell Park Hub and additional attractions. Gameplay centers on classic 2D movement, power-ups, and wonder effects that dynamically alter stages, now supported by new cooperative options for local and online play. The enhanced version also adds Rosalina as a playable character and introduces new multiplayer activities that extend progression beyond the original level-based campaign.
Roll!
Virtua Fighter 5 R.E.V.O. World Stage is a 3D fighting game that builds on the series' technical combat with updated mechanics, balance changes, and online improvements. Gameplay centers on precise timing, movement control, and combo execution across a roster of 19 fighters, supported by rollback netcode and crossplay for competitive matches.
Ready, go!
Life is Strange Reunion is a narrative adventure where players alternate between Max and Chloe while investigating a destructive fire at Caledon University. Gameplay revolves around choice-driven dialogue, environmental puzzles, and Max's rewind ability, which allows players to alter decisions and uncover different outcomes, while Chloe handles confrontations using her backtalk mechanics. Progression is guided by branching story paths and character interactions that determine how the mystery unfolds.
All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of.
With so many lives at stake, I need all the help I can get. Sophie?
In the flesh. If you saw this campus burn down, then it means it was supposed to happen. Who are you to stop it?
I know there are consequences to using your powers, but maybe this time is different?
Right when everything is falling into chaos. She walks in, like she heard her cue. Chloe? How are you here?
Lots to discuss. Right now, I think we should run.
Chloe.
Let's go, Max! I have memories of things that can't possibly be true. Max, did you do this?
Your visions, the fire, we'll figure it all out.
Whatever comes next, it will happen to us.
This isn't fair! You can't have come back to me just to end up here.
Warframe is a free-to-play online action game where players control customizable warframes in fast-paced cooperative missions across a sci-fi solar system. Gameplay centers on fluid third-person shooting, melee combat, and ability-driven builds, with progression tied to crafting gear, upgrading frames, and completing mission objectives solo or with squads. The enhanced version improves performance and visual fidelity while maintaining cross-play and cross-save support for shared progression across platforms. LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight is an open-world action-adventure set in Gotham City where players switch between 7 core characters, including Batman, Robin, and Catwoman. Gameplay combines combo-driven combat inspired by the Arkham style with stealth segments, while progression revolves around unlocking over 100 suits, upgrading abilities, and completing missions across multiple city islands. Players can also use drivable vehicles and customize the Batcave with collectibles earned through story missions and side activities.
Let's get to work.
Who are you?
I think we can help each other.
This town deserves a better class of criminal.
Good evening, Gotham. Join us in a celebration of absolute chaos!
Someone's gotta step up!
Let's get to the root of the problem.
We don't do that.
Sorry.
Let's focus. A freeze is coming.
This is my favorite part.
One day. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book is a 2D side-scrolling platformer where Yoshi travels inside a living storybook to investigate unusual creatures recorded by Mr. E. Gameplay builds on classic abilities such as Flutter Jump, Ground Pound, and Egg Throwing, while new mechanics allow creatures to assist traversal by riding on Yoshi's back or providing movement tools. Progression revolves around solving light environmental puzzles and documenting creature traits to fill the book's pages as players move through the hand-drawn stages.
Let's study this flower-like creature. We found it right away. It tastes kind of sweet. You can carry this creature on your back. Touch flower buds with it, and they'll bloom. As you wander through the book, you'll make all sorts of discoveries about the creatures you find. And those discoveries will be written down. Hey, we found some dandelions. Touch them and they'll scatter in the air. Oh no, that creature is stuck. It seems like the dandelions can absorb nutrients. Oh, they can even cause rocks to crack. Thanks to them, we were able to break the rock. It looks like there are still lots of unusual creatures residing within the book. A page-turning adventure awaits.
Overwatch is a team-based first-person shooter built around 5v5 matches where players select heroes with distinct abilities and roles. Gameplay emphasizes objective control, coordinated team play, and ability timing across modes such as payload escort and point capture. The dedicated version aims to improve performance and responsiveness while continuing the seasonal content structure that adds new heroes, events, and story-driven updates tied to the ongoing Talon conflict.
My training is over. Who wants to feel the heat?
I do enjoy a hostile takeover.
Time to show them what we're made of. Can't live without me? I'm getting into this.
Anyone can make a difference.
The choice is yours. Resistance is pointless. Talon is everywhere.
Your divine support has arrived.
I have landed among the stars!
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Victory will be ours!
I have long...
Elden Ring Tarnished Edition is an action RPG that combines the base adventure with the Shadow of the Erdtree expansion in one package. Gameplay revolves around methodical melee combat, magic builds, mounted traversal with torrent, and character customization through weapons, armor, and stat progression. Players advance by exploring the lands between, defeating major bosses, and uncovering side content, with the port aiming to deliver the full experience while improving stability through ongoing optimization.
I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
よくわかったわ。
世界が悲しい理由も人が背負った。
Tales of Berseria Remastered is an action RPG that follows Velvet and her party through a story-driven adventure built around real-time combo combat and character progression. Gameplay centers on chaining artes and free-run battles, managing equipment skills, and exploring interconnected regions filled with quests and dungeons. The remastered version keeps the original systems largely intact while adding minor quality-of-life updates such as faster movement and earlier fast travel access.
ドリウスを殺すために。
体がどうだろうが、お前は人間だよ。愛しているから憎んで、怒った分だけ悲しむ人間だ。
なあ、ベルベット。憎いとはどんな気分なんじゃ？
全部取り戻せるかも、忘れられるかもって思った。けど忘れていいはずがない。あの日兄さんがかけてくれた言葉よ。
怖くてもくじけるな。何があっても
絶対に諦めるな。我が名はサイカ。サイカの剣士ベルベットだ。
勝手に一人で背負い込まないでください。賭けに負けた八つ当たりじゃ。
俺たちに喧嘩を売った落とし前つけさせてもらう。
進む方向は自分で決める。それが僕たちの流儀だ。殺すならしっかり殺せ。さもないと私があんたを食らう。
私の中の憎しみとは別の心がこうしたいって言ってるのよ。世界に希望を残したいって。
Borderlands 4 is a looter-shooter set on the planet Kairos, where players choose from new Vault Hunters and take on missions filled with fast-paced gunplay and ability-driven combat. Gameplay revolves around collecting randomized weapons, upgrading character skill trees, and completing story and side objectives solo or in co-op. The project's status on the platform is currently uncertain following the development pause, though the core design continues the series' focus on chaotic firefights, loot progression, and cooperative play.
Every